Today our trek took us to our front yard. Brilliant yellow goldenrod caught our attention, so we walked over to investigate. The flowers were covered with insects. There were moths, carpenter bees, wasps, and a bunch of tiny bees buzzing all over the flowers.
The bright blooms attract attention because this time of year, not very many flowers are blooming. These yellow spectacles offer insects the promise of both energy-rich nectar and nutrient-rich pollen. And these insects also act as unintentional pollinators. A goldenrod flower can't fertilize itself, so it relies on pollen from a different goldenrod flower. As these insects feast on the plant's nutrients, some of the pollen sticks to their bodies. Then, when they flit to the next flower, it gets transferred to the second flower and the fertilization process begins, leading to the seed's development. We talk a lot about planting seeds as an analogy of spreading the good news about Jesus and salvation. But before seeds can grow, the conditions must be right to create those seeds in the first place.
This process got me thinking. God uses nectar, pollen, and pollinators in his seed-building process. We are blessed to know lots of people who sincerely want to be God's messengers in this world. They want to cooperate with God to plant seeds, hoping they'll get to see a harvest of new believers in Christ or mature believers. They, like us, regularly pour their time and their talents into other people. But over time, sometimes they get discouraged because they don't see a quick change in others or a quick harvest of new believers.
So, for the next 3 vlogs, we are going to muse on this pollination process. We're going to talk about the nectar and the pollen and the pollinators. And by the time we're done, we hope that you'll find it encouraging to consider that God might be using you in ways that you can't even see. Thanks for trekking with the foxes in our front yard.